KJLH. Vanessa Bell Calloway is here with us today. Yes, she is. And if you're thinking, who? Well, let me just refresh your memory.
Ever since I was born, I've been trained to serve you.
Yes, I know this, but I would like to know about you. What do you like to do?
Whatever you like.
What kind of music do you like?
Whatever kind of music you like.
Look, I know what I like, and I know you know what I like because you were trained to know what I like. But I would like to know what you like. For instance, do you have a favorite food?
Yes.
Good! What is your favorite food?
Whatever food you like.
Are you saying that no matter what I tell you to do, you will do?
Yes,
I didn't even know you had
Anything I say, you do?
Yes, Your Highness.
Bark like a dog.
It's more than I have in a sequel.
A big dog. Hop on one leg. Make a noise like an orangutan.
Ooh, I use my stomach muscles that day, baby.
But you know what I noticed listening to this? Vanessa, you have a very deep and raspy voice, but you have a high-pitched voice on Coming to America.
32 years ago. I've gotten old, Tammi.
But you don't smoke cigarettes
No,
or
I don't.
anything.
I don't.
You know, so
No.
I don't.
I never smoked cigarettes. I don't know, girl.
It's just funny that I've never heard
I
it that
put
long.
it up there, though. I put it up there.
Do you hate it when people come up to you and do that?
No, I don't, because that is the gift that keeps giving. Coming to America was a beautiful project to be a part of, and the people that, it became iconic. Who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew? That role became iconic. I get so many pictures of people at prom and weddings and Halloween.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It's Halloween time.
Actually, it was me last year.
So many people go as you,
Right.
Princess Emani.
And their wedding dresses and the prom, believe it or not.
And even, Candy from The Real Housewives had a whole wedding like Princess Imani a couple of whenever she got
so
married.
I don't get, I just tell people when they try to do that, bark and hop like a dog, I'm like, I get paid. I got paid to do that. So, yeah, that part I have to correct it. But no, it doesn't bother me at all because, honey, that's the gift that keeps on giving. And, we are finishing up Coming to America, too. And I'm going to tell you, get ready, y'all. It's coming out next December. That is going to be so
Lunel said the same
funny.
thing.
Oh, it is.
Lunel said it's going to be crazy.
Crazy funny.
Is it going to be that
Crazy.
good, Vanessa?
It's going to be that good. And I ain't just saying it.
What?
And the special thing about it is that
next December. I
well, because we still shooting. I can go back on Sunday to finish up the movie. But the cool thing is they have like all the old people in it. The old cast is back. And
the original cast.
Right.
I don't want to call y'all old.
But the original, that's a better word. You're correct. Original's a better word. But then the new cast, which with the new storyline, but it parallels the old storyline. They kind of found a way to mesh the two so it makes sense. And the people that they brought in on the new crew, girl, I'm just saying it's gonna be like side splitting funny.
I cannot wait.
I can't either.
I keep telling people I'm here for everything Eddie Murphy. Like, he's back and he's
so
back.
happy he's back.
I'm like, yes, whatever he's doing, he could squat in the middle of La Brea. I'm going to be there to watch it.
And I told him that. I said, Eddie, everybody's so happy you're back. Everybody's so excited.
Dolomite was good.
You haven't seen that yet.
Dolomite was good. It was good. But Coming to America, does Princess Imani get married? Like, do we see her with a husband?
All I'm going to tell you is it's going to be funny as hell. I have to shoot you if I say anything else.
Oh, man.
I have to shoot you, Tammi. I love you. I can't hurt you. I'm going to have to kill you if I tell you anything about the movie. Other than it's going to be funny as hell. and that's all we have with that, folks. That's all I got to say about that.
You go from being a slave to a princess.
How about that?
Boy,
this is America.
Your range is impeccable.
This is America.
Luckily, you're getting your feet wet.
Say, baby, I'm up to my neck in water.
KJLH, who's this?
Well, hello. My name is Irving. Good afternoon.
Hi, Irving.
My pleasure to speak with you. I've been following the social media advertisements for the film, and I have a question because there are people who are critiquing the fact that there are so many movies that depict African Americans as slaves. And so my question to you is, how do you respond to that sort of feedback? Do you think this is cliche to have a film that is representing this part of our history.
No, I think it's important, and I'm very serious about this. Now, what I think needs to be done is we need to have a slice of life movies about everything else we do so that there's balance. Last Tuesday, we had a premiere in D.C., and it was at the African American Museum, which is beautiful. But that morning, my husband and I had we were blessed to have a private tour. We got into the museum before it opened, like 8:45. And we had our own docent. She was wonderful, knowledgeable. This woman told us some stories about, we're talking about 2019, or since the museum has opened 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She told us some stories about the challenges she gets from some of the white folks that she's giving these tours with that think some of our histories is lies and made up.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to believe. So, and I can't remember in particular what she was talking about,
Vanessa.
but she gets challenged on some of our history. They're like, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. Because what you see is what you believe. Well, nobody was there to see it, so they don't believe it.
Yeah.
Whatever you're told to believe, propaganda that you see, well, just like when they used to send all the little black dolls over to Europe with the big red lips and the mammies. Well, all the European, all the Asian people thought that's who we were.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the propaganda they were fed.
Mm-hmm.
So what you see is what you believe, or what you're fed to believe.
Yeah.
So that's why it's important that we can never stop telling these stories. Because if we stop telling these stories, and these are true stories, and Harriet is like about time, we finally got a story about somebody like Harriet Tubman. And if we don't tell these stories, in 20 years, 25 years, it's going to be fables. Our history might be reduced to a fable.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that Black people, when a movie of this sort comes out, we're always, I don't want to see another slave movie. Oh, I'm tired. I mean, even when Harriet Tubman was supposed to get the $20 bill, I think it was Raven Simone who was like, that's old. That's in the past. Why would we want her on the $20 bill? And my thing is, Jewish people never say anything about when Schindler's List comes out or Diary of Anne Frank, because they believe in their history. They cherish their history, and then they know they celebrate their history.
And let's not we forget, you better believe they're not going to let you forget about the Holocaust, which was like 6-8 years.
Yeah.
We had 400 years of slavery.
Right.
Okay? And it's like, I think it's important because let's not we forget. Because the moment we forget, I don't know what. Our kids don't know about Harriet.
Yeah.
No.
White kids, black kids, polka dot kids, I don't care, and even the adults. And not only Harriet, just our history in general. We need to teach our kids, our people, and other people about our history. So if we say, and if we say, I'm just sick of slave movies, well, okay, then do some other movies too. Now, I agree with you. Every movie we have should not be about being a slave.
There should be a variety.
There should be a variety. We have
And
slice of life.
Right? There is, which is why I asked the question, because I wholeheartedly disagree with people who are making that argument that somehow, this is a cliche movie. We process our pain, and this is intergenerational trauma. And so this is an opportunity for us to move through that and to be empowered as such. And so I do appreciate your perspective, sister.
Thank you so very much. We'll be right back with more Vanessa Bell Calloway on the Tammi Mac Show.
Man,